10 years ago, on the night of October 31st, a small Midwestern town fell victim to an escaped killer. 16 people in cold blood. Ever since that night, no one has forgotten his name. And Halloween has never been the same.
Hello everybody, welcome to Horror October. I'm Dylan, and I'm here to review Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. But one thing I kind of want to focus on right away is the return part, because in Halloween 3, there wasn't any Michael Myers. Actually, Halloween 3 is a completely different movie altogether. You see, when John Carpenter sold the rights to Halloween, the new producers thought that it would be a cool idea if they have a different story for Halloween every year that didn't feature Michael Myers. And the first wacko story these guys came up with is about this crazy cult that makes these masks that when little kids wear them on Halloween, it'll melt their brains and turn into slugs and shit. It's fucking weird.
You don't really know much about Halloween. And the dead might be looking in. The last great one took place 3,000 years ago when the hills ran red.
This is an emergency.
The world's going to change tonight, Doctor. Happy Halloween. Stop it!
After audiences and critics saw the movie, most of them asked where Michael Myers was. So the producers decided to bring him back. I think one of the reasons why Halloween 3 failed so badly is because it's a very grim, depressing movie. It's so bleak and has such an evil ending, I'm surprised that it was ever released in theaters. So if I had to rate part 3 just to throw it out there, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Now the last time we saw Michael Myers was in part 2, when Dr. Loomis took 2 perfect shots at his eyeballs and then started him on fire. That was supposed to be the end of Michael Myers' story. But to bring him back in this one, they basically said he was in a coma for 10 years and he awakes. They also bring back Dr. Loomis, and they add a new character, Laurie Strode's daughter, Jamie Lloyd. Originally, Jamie Lee Curtis was approached to be in the film, but she declined, so they basically said her character was killed in a car accident. I remember watching Halloween 4 when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. But watching it now as an adult, it's a very slow-burning movie. Besides Jamie, most of the characters are stale and boring to watch. And Michael Myers, he moves like a snail. And some of the characters literally stand there for Michael Myers just to walk up and kill them. That scene where the kid's trying to load his shotgun, and Michael Myers just walks up and kills him, I think that's the stupidest scene I've ever seen in my life. I'm just saying, I find it very surprising that Michael Myers, or the Shape, he could catch up to anybody to do anything. It's just surprising. Another good character is Dr. Loomis, but he's not in the movie very much until the end. He's not only there to try to stop Michael Myers, but he's also there to kind of build him up in the movie as this monster, unstoppable force that doesn't have any superpowers. He's basically just a human. Even when you watch the ending, the filmmakers knew that just shooting Michael Myers could kill him. And that's how the movie pretty much ends. Until you get your complete bullshit sequel that makes no sense. But Halloween 5 will be left for a different review in the future. But this movie also, I think the violence is very tame. It's not brutal, it's not very graphic. To be honest, the only real gore scene in the movie is when Michael Myers stabs this guy in the forehead with his thumb. And the rest of the kills are either done by choking, one guy dies by being electrocuted, and the rest are stabbed with knives. I think it would have been very helpful for this film to have more clever death scenes, because ultimately, you'll end up hating almost every character in this movie anyway. Besides Jamie Lloyd and Dr. Loomis, everybody in this movie is so unlikable, you'll just hate them. So it would have been a lot cooler if they had more painful, crazy deaths, because they're all such douches. Okay, well, let's rate this. This is definitely not the best Halloween. I'm going to rate this a 6.5. It's not much better than Halloween 3. At least in Halloween 3, that storyline was somewhat original. In Halloween 4, there's nothing original. It's so cliche, it's been done 1,000 times. Realistically, the only thing this movie has going for it is a clever theme song and nostalgia. And that's it. Well, that's another review down the drain. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying Horror October. And I have a few more coming, so thank you all for watching and have a great day. Oh yeah, check out these other videos if you wanted to check out more horror stuff and shit. Woohoo.